You might remember her as Emma on Disney's well-known series Jessie. Or maybe her character as Holly in The Diary of a Wimpy Kid is what rings a bell. Peyton List has been a familiar face in the industry for as long as we and her can remember. Since then, Peyton List has embarked on her adventure as an up-and-coming celebrity and a standalone style icon. But her fans will remember how she left the Disney show bunked without much explanation. The life of child actors is far from simple, and she's no exception to that. Join us in this video as we tell you all about Peyton List and her life behind the scenes. Once upon a time, she was everywhere. Considering she was just born in 1998, Peyton List has been in show business since 2002. Since making her TV debut on As the World Turns, List has acted in a wide range of shows and motion pictures. If you're close in age to List, you probably recognize her as a Disney star. She began appearing in the TV series Jessie in 2011 as Emma Ross, one of the children that Jessie Prescott is required to watch over. Later, List played Ross once more in the summertime series Bunked. By the way, did you know that along with her long list of Disney roles, List also played a teenage Katherine Heigl in the film 27 Dresses? More recently, List ventured into comedy, appearing with Adam Sandler in the film Hubie Halloween. Over the years, she's also made appearances in the Marvel and DC universes. In Spider-Man 2, she plays an uncredited role, but her most notable performance was as Batgirl in the DC animated feature film Batman Hush. And then came the show she's most known for these days, Cobra Kai. For all we know, judging how far she's come around, we won't be surprised to see her as the main character in some major Marvel or DC film sometime soon. List began appearing in Cobra Kai, the follow-up to The Karate Kid, in 2019. This show not only revived the rivalry between Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence, but it also helped rekindle interest in karate and other martial disciplines. And Cobra Kai is currently doing the same thing that The Karate Kid did in the 1980s, when it adapted the combat from more mature action movies for a general audience. To say that this is her most significant role to date wouldn't be wrong. Karate isn't just making its way into Cobra Kai viewers' hearts, it's also making its way into the hearts of the actors, including List herself. But why'd she disappear from Bunked? Most of the time, the character of Emma Ross, played by Peyton List, was the show's leading lady. You might remember that she worked as a camp counselor in the early seasons. Then in the third season, which aired in 2018, she was promoted to camp manager. But the character's sense of style was consistently accentuated throughout the course of the 3 seasons, which eventually led to a shocking twist in the season 3 finale. She leaves to become a supermodel in Milan. This in turn led to some challenging expectations for the 4th season. When season 4 eventually arrived, it became apparent that viewers would just have to get used to Bunked without her. But fans didn't want to keep watching the show without her and wanted answers. Naturally, it was decided that the character will leave at the end of season 3. Now, we know that when important characters leave shows, it's typically the actor's choice rather than the writer's. This is particularly true for a show like Bunked. Peyton's departure cost the program a star. A 2018 interview with the actress shed light on the motivation behind her choice. She reportedly said that she felt she'd outgrown children's shows, even though she loved the show and everyone on it was her family. It's just not what she wanted from life at that point, and, well, we respect that honesty. She gave further insight by saying, "Everyone matures and chooses new endeavors." It makes perfect sense, given how the actress and her character have changed throughout time. Since then, she's been all about embracing fresh challenges and expanding her horizon. Cobra Kai gave her confidence in life. Liz said in an interview that taking up martial arts in order to become Tori had really improved her life and given her more self-confidence than she'd ever imagined. As an actor who's super dedicated to her work, Liz typically picks up new sports or whatever the character enjoys, such as dancing or learning an instrument. So when this show required her to master martial arts, she was game. And for that, she's grateful to the show. List revealed how she gained confidence as a woman from mastering martial arts. It's been helpful not just in real life, but also her real life. Simple things like walking alone at night or knowing how to defend yourself was something that used to stress her out. Not anymore. Peyton is also aware of the positive impact her character has had on girls who watch her on screen. She spoke about the girls who come up to tell her that they've learned karate and self-defense after watching Cobra Kai, and it fills her with pride. List initially considered Cobra Kai to be just another acting audition. She had no idea the program would go on to become the global phenomenon that it is today. She ultimately bagged the role of Tori Nichols in the Netflix series, where she has shown her acting prowess while being a part of a smash hit. She says, "My favorite aspect is being a female who can do martial arts, stunts, and fighting. It's really great to be able to show that girls can fight and that girls can have those sides to them. We love a powerful young girl." Sadly, much like Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, and Zendaya, it hasn't always been so simple to shrug off Disney's shadow that looms over these young stars. Despite having spent most of her life in the entertainment industry, List admits that taking on the role of Tori helped her gain more self-confidence. She's still getting used to being more of herself in real life and on social media after stepping into Tori's shoes. For her part, List finds it challenging to communicate her emotions to people since she considers herself to be a closed-off person. Still, List acknowledges that she felt able to relate to Gomez and Lovato when they both discussed their troubles with her mental health because she'd also experienced her fair share of issues. The young actress said she'll also talk about her struggles sometime in the future when she feels more comfortable. How much do you really know her? Did you know that Peyton has a twin brother, Spencer, who's 10 minutes older than her? They're super close and have a lovey bond like most twins do. Now, she's a fashion icon, as we all know, but do you know where the fashion diva finds her inspiration from? Many people have noticed that the actress prefers wearing less than modern clothing. That's because she prefers to look back in time and draws inspiration from clothing from the 1950s and 1960s. Oh, and her style is also heavily influenced by Blake Lively. What we love most about her is that in this era of social media, she's against applying filters on her social media posts. Peyton prefers to leave the majority of her selfies unedited, which is super rare for someone her age. Now, she didn't just play Katherine Heigl's childhood version. Some of you might have caught her playing the young versions of Teresa Palmer, Kate Hudson, and other actors with a lot of versatility. Oh, and here's a fact we bet you didn't know. She's taken love advice by none other than Jessica Alba. That too, in a bathroom. She keeps her love life under wraps. The actress loves to keep things private when it comes to her personal life. Peyton has made relationship headlines with just one open romance, unlike other celebrities her age who are frequently photographed with multiple lovers. She spent 2 years with Cameron Monaghan, who starred in Shameless. It began in 2017. Unfortunately, their relationship didn't work out and they broke up in 2019. Later, speculations regarding her relationship with Cobra Kai actor Jacob Bertrand started to grow. In a TikTok video that Peyton shared, a fan asked the actress who her favorite Cobra Kai character was, and she hesitantly said, Hawk. Aw. It's true, you guys. Jacob Bertrand and Peyton List have been dating for a number of years. The two were Disney Channel co-stars before their collaboration on the popular Netflix series. When they worked together on the Disney Channel original film The Swap in 2015, the two got to know one another for the first time. List was starring in the popular Disney Channel show Jessie, while Bertrand was starring in the Disney XD show Kirby Buckets. They had a close connection after the release of their movie, but it wasn't until much later that things got romantic. The duo announced their relationship in March of 2022 after their sweet social media tributes and several red carpet outings together sparked romance rumors. She almost didn't take the role for Jessie. It was when List was chosen to play the character of Emma Ross in the Disney Channel series Jessie that her professional acting career really took off. So it's crazy to think that it almost wasn't hers. She starred with other future stars including Sky Jackson, Debbie Ryan, and the late Cameron Boyce as one of 4 kids under the care of a nanny. List shockingly disclosed that her agency had told her not to accept the part when she was first offered it, which was difficult to hear given that she grew up watching popular Disney programs like Wizards of Waverly Place, That's So Raven, and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. But even though her agent advised her not to accept the role, she screamed, cried, and jumped up and down when she learned she'd been offered the part since the chance to work with the Disney brand was too good to miss. Peyton claims it was a dream come true for her, but when she first arrived on the set, she was the only cast member who didn't receive any laughs during the table read. Nobody thought she was funny, to the point that her character was almost cut out from the show. The young actress didn't let that discourage her, though, and she quickly learned all that she'd have to do to make herself stay. And she did. She often wonders where she'd been if it hadn't worked out back then. She's just getting started. She started 2022 on a high note with the launch of her beauty brand, Play. Through her brand, Peyton wants people to have fun and express themselves. Even though it might appear that List has accomplished a lot already, she thinks she has only begun to tap into her potential. In fact, when discussing her recent dream role, Peyton let it slip that she can't discuss it yet, but it's something she's very excited about. Now, she's made her mark on big and small screens, but did you know she's also into music? She debuted her first song, Liar Liar, with the single release of the movie Anthem of a Teenage Prophet, which was titled Dance Till We Die. And then Don't Cry, a new single by her, was released in 2019, which is an electro-pop anthem for overcoming heartbreak. Peyton also serves as a mentor to the next generation of girls who look to her for guidance and inspiration. Self-respect, perseverance, and pursuing one's aspirations is all that she's about, and she's not going anywhere. And that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this one, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, The Focus, for more movie-related news. Until next time, we'll see you right back here. Bye.